Hello, Zemalf here, and this is my analysis of the Marvel's Midnight Suns official extended gameplay walkthrough trailer. If you saw, and if I decided to post it, I also did a live reaction for the gameplay reveal they did. There was not that much in it, so I think this is the beef of that. So I probably, maybe I put some of the live reactions in this one if I feel like editing, but you didn't miss much of my reactions because I think this video will be the one that I really wanted to see. And what I will do in this live reaction is that I watch this once as it goes. I already saw bits of this in the gameplay reveal, I think, and then we will be watching this very slowly, pausing at every moment we see, trying to see what this game is about. What I know now that this is a Marvel turn-based game created by the developers of XCOM. So it's kind of like Marvel XCOM or Marvel XCOM Chimera Squad, but nothing like that, as we'll probably see soon. But just because it is made by the same guys who made XCOM, it is Marvel, it is turn-based, that's why I'm excited about this. But let's watch this gameplay walkthrough trailer and see what we can learn about the mechanics at this stage, as I record this on September 1st, 2021, and the game is coming out in March 2022. So we have almost or over half a year away from release when I'm recording this. And this has just been released. Let's see. Okay, so we have all these familiar heroes,
greatest strategy and tactics experts have
12 of them in the main game, and probably some heroes to be added later on, either free or in DLCs.
To Marvel's Midnight Suns.
And the player will play as the Hunter.
This new tactical RPG from Firaxis is set in the darker side of the Marvel universe.
A custom superhero you can create.
These
are the parts we will slow down.
That rewards clever thinking with
we are fighting these demonic forces, obviously.
An epic, supernatural story that brings you face to face.
There's some sort of card mechanic there in the fight that I couldn't really figure out when I was watching the gameplay reveal live, which was basically the same thing. If I had known, I would have actually just reacted to this live.
Rise up with the Midnight Suns and face off against an ancient prophecy foretelling the end of the world.
Okay.
After centuries of sleep, Lilith,
and
has been revived by Hydra.
It's pretty obvious from here that we are kind of in the same gameplay engine or game engine as we had in XCOM. So the cutscenes and the graphics are quite functional. It's not like super cutting-edge realistic graphics, but it's fine for me. I don't need anything fancier than this. Okay, what I'm wondering is that how much we will be just fighting these bulk enemies instead of like other superheroes. Are we just fighting these demonic forces, or will we have will we have some super units to fight with?
In Marvel's Midnight Suns, the player takes on the role of this new hero, who until recently lay peacefully.
That was obviously turn-based. There was like days removed, so you have some healing and support abilities in addition to attacking ones. And then you have what we saw a glimpse there, the Abbey, basically your HQ, where you can talk and interact with all the heroes. You can become friends with them, and there's kind of this, in a similar way that Mass Effect, in a Mass Effect you talk with your companions in the Normandy. The Abbey has that same thing in this game.
Runaways and more. You'll see these heroes in a new light as you develop relationships and strengthen your personal bonds outside the field.
Oh, I'm so happy that Blade is in this one.
Has a completely unique set of abilities.
Blade, Wolverine, Ghost Rider, Captain America, Iron Man. I don't know all of them. I come from the Marvel Cinematic Universe and reading X-Men in the 90s. That's my Marvel experience. I like X-Men, I like Hulk.
With your superhero squad
and apart from there, I'm kind of I'm in the cinematic universe background of things. So I don't know all these characters by heart.
With superhero flair. The player controls a squad of 3 heroes and is dealt a random selection of hero abilities, like a hand of cards.
Okay. These controls a group of 3 heroes, so the Hunter is one of them.
When combined with the battlefield itself.
So that probably means I'll be playing with Wolverine and Blade in my first playthrough.
Havoc on your enemies. Send the bad guys.
Yeah, okay, there's a whole lot here we can take a look at when we slow them down. I like this destructible environments.
React off the battlefield, as well as cultivating your friendships outside of combat.
There's actually quite a lot here in these 7 minutes when we start diving in.
Battles rage across iconic Marvel locations like Avengers Tower
this is so cool.
to Doctor Strange's Sanctum Sanctorum. From New York City rooftops to underground Hydra installations.
I'm just so happy because I love Marvel, I love XCOM, I love turn-based games. We actually have a Marvel turn-based game that is not some super fast action shooter, but actually this is so cool.
Alongside beloved Marvel heroes, but to live alongside them as well. The Abbey offers hours of rewarding exploration, gameplay, and story for the player to enjoy.
Hours of exploration and gameplay, that's interesting.
Pets. Get to know your favorite Marvel heroes through careful conversation and shared time together through daily activities. Take a stroll with Tony Stark on the Abbey grounds.
Don't do that.
Practice meditative yoga with Magik. The choice is yours, but choose wisely, because every hero has their own preferences. Developing deep friendships can unlock powerful rewards in combat. And
of course, you become friends with them, and that unlocks some abilities. Then you can maybe they work together better in the battlefield, or is it just individual abilities?
In the war room with Captain Marvel and much more. When ready, it's time to choose a new mission. Choose your squad of heroes and return to battle.
Okay, it is 3 heroes, including the Hunter. That looks so much like the Reaper.
The heroes will rise in power to meet them because
come on, Jake. Did you just add a Reaper from XCOM 2 War of the Chosen into the game and change the colors from green to red? I love you if you did. Maybe that is a superhero I don't know about, but that looks so much like the Reaper that it had to be. It just had to be.
Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid? You do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Okay. So that was my first view of the 6.5 minutes. Let's go back and start looking at this post. Let me see, what did you say in here? What did you say in here? Watch the Hunter and Wolverine take on Sabretooth September 7th. Ah, that is cool. So we are fighting. I'm putting some notes down. Okay, so yeah, I missed that a little bit, but okay, so we are getting a triple of content probably during the next 6 months, and I'm okay with that. I really liked how they announced XCOM Chimera Squad. It was like, hey, we made this game. It's by the way, it's coming out in 2 or 3 weeks. You can play it. That was fantastic. But yeah, March 2022. Okay, let's start to look where we actually see some interesting bits. So we have all these heroes. We have Doctor Strange. We have Iron Man. But let's go to the parts where we actually see the turn-based combat parts. There we get the premise. Okay, here we have a little bit of that. Let's see.
The darker side of the Marvel universe. Pact.
Okay, here. Okay. Okay, so what we have in the battlefield is some demonic enemies. Demonic enemies. We have her. We have Blade here, probably like standing in the corner. Then we have someone standing here, so the 3 of our heroes is here. Not enough heroism. Okay, so that's probably some sort of maybe you build your heroism meter by doing the normal moves and then you do the big moves. We can see 3 card plays, 3 moves, 2 redraws. Okay, so there's this card mechanic. I wonder if it works in a way that you basically in here we seem to have 6 cards in play. So is there some sort of deck building mechanic in this with your abilities? Or how does this work? I haven't played that many of the deck based or card based games like this. But okay, so we are targeting someone, probably this one, and I think the game is giving me information about that one, that it's stunned, it's vulnerable, it's weak. And then we have these bigger demons here. Some symbols there that almost looks like they are from a different faction, or maybe that's their class or something. It's a bit hard to tell, but what we have here? We have curse, attack, apply 1 vulnerable randomized, and then we have something we don't see. So it's pretty obvious they have a whole lot of things still in development here. Free card plays, cancel play. Okay, so we are doing curse here.
Customizable tactical battle system that rewards clever.
Select 1 target and we do. Well, we kill that one, okay. But there's still very obviously like damage in the game. Let me go to the next bits. I will skip most of this Abbey stuff. It's very interesting and cool, but kind of I want to know the gameplay mechanics. So here we get to create the character. Yeah, there's actually not that much in here, is it? Maybe we'll see more about on that Hunter and Wolverine take on Sabretooth thing, that we get to learn more about the mechanics. Okay, let me see here. Okay, we have a whole lot more here. So we have the Hunter, we have Captain America and Wolverine, the 3-man team, and we have what looks like a lot of like henchmen. So seeing that we have this Hunter and Wolverine take on Sabretooth coming, we know that there will be like other heroes you are fighting against. But these look like bulk of like XCOM XLs, basically. They have hit points, it seems. This guy has 4 or 5. That guy has a lot and a shield. They have different kind of weapons. Maybe this is something like their class or something, or I don't know. That's like, is that their faction or? Yeah, that's a little strange. This guy looks a little bit more like a superhero, but this guy has more hit points. It's not showing our hit points. It is only showing that green meter and then maybe some other meter below it that we don't know. But here we actually don't have. Okay, let me see. Here we do. Okay, there we actually have the heroism. So we have 10 heroism at the moment. 3 card plays 1 move. Okay, so is this a single turn? Is this a single turn that we can play 3 cards and we can do 1 move? Or is this is this in a way that we can do free card plays during the combat, and then these somehow, some abilities regenerate these? You get your card plays back, but you basically have like a normal move and maybe your basic attack or something like that. These are only my guesses here. Okay, so once again we are playing with the hunter here. We have not yet to see, but actually we just saw abilities from that other one. So we have a hunter. Of course, these are custom. So this is this default hunter that they have created for these trailers. So we have a whip, forceful knockback in any direction. Discard a random card, and that's probably the heroism cost of the ability. Some abilities not costing much, some more. And is this the amount of damage it does? These numbers do tell me that kind of the scale is a little bit different than just having 4 hit points, and we can actually see here the hunter 836. So is this their like energy? No, basically their life. It was announced that there is no permadeath, so the heroes don't die, but I guess you can still fail missions. Okay, let's go just a little bit forward. Falls for knockback. Okay, that's a big range. So will we have like a blast here? Defeat all enemy agents saying there. I just noticed that. I saw there, and it was actually a little bit hidden by these YouTube controls. There was a photo mode, and then end turn at the bottom left, bottom right.
These abilities offer a vast array.
Okay, so it knocked back that one guy. Okay, here we are in a different combat. Here we are with the hunter, and we have Captain Marvel, and we have Blade, and we are doing a slash. Is this the same hunter, or is this a different build for the character? Because these look very different. So we have Annihilation, Slash, Dark Heal, Inspire, Supernova. So you, as I was suspecting, you have these healing skills, support skills, and then you have the damaging attacks. So you can create your character or use some of the other heroes as support, and then you have, well, basically with 3 characters you can have, I guess, your tank, DPS and healer / support or something like that. I don't know. Okay, not much heroism at the moment here. 3 card plays, 1 move, 2 redraws. 0 items. Okay, so they can have like special items as well. These these look like bulk enemies, like the Advent Troopers basically. Oh, there we actually see 200 out of 200. So the hit point scale is very different.
Of tactical choices that expand
knockback.
When combined with the battle.
110. And then did we just throw? Oh yeah, did you see what's happened? Okay, they obviously have a lot of... There's an explosive barrel here. And the hunter uses a knockback ability on this guy, throwing this guy to the barrel, and then that explodes, killing these 2 guys. So there's interactivity with the environment. Destructible. Okay, here we have Captain America doing like a swooshy swoosh. Wolverine hitting down. Nice smash there. Okay, hey, Wolverine! Okay, again, this knockback, they are showing this knockback a lot. Maybe this is the one thing that they actually implemented early. I don't know. Chain swipes, Berserk. Oh, look at this. I'm not sure if 10 heroism is the max, but here is a skill, maybe like Midnight Special, that costs all those heroism points. So there's probably like some, well, they are superheroes, so they have superhero powers that probably like wipe the whole field down, but they are basically like once in combat kind of deal. And also we see, oh, they are Hydra units, of course. Okay, so yeah, Advent Troopers, XLT units, Hydra soldiers. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a good way for them to put a whole lot of like bulk enemies in the game, and they can have like various powers as well because they can tell the story that Hydra has created a lot of different kind of units. I also see Glaive here, which is probably like I don't know. Is this like is the yellow one? Is the yellow one melee attack and the red one is a ranged attack? That would make sense as well. And again, we have the explosive barrel here.
Wreak havoc on your enemies.
Yeah, we again basically showing the same mechanic with the hunter and then with Wolverine knocking an enemy into an explosive barrel.
And the bad guys face first into a wall, into each other.
This is really cool. That you can actually like throw them off the battlefield.
Victory.
Here we have Wolverine again. Eviscerate chain 4. Okay, so you can probably, if enemies are close enough to them, you can chain your abilities. And then we have Eviscerate we saw before. I wonder what that is. Vapors of Valor, maybe? Crimson Bands Off. These are very different. Maybe these are like co-op cards. That on Wolverine's turn, you can call on a power from Doctor Strange. Stink of Fear. Yeah, that's a skill. A heroic skill, heroic skill. And this is heroic as well. So the heroic ones cost heroism. Select single target chaining left 4. Okay. I'm still curious, is this card play per turn? Or how does this work? Because obviously you can have like very powerful turns. But that kind of makes sense, because you are playing with superheroes against these bulk Hydra enemies. So it would make sense that you are fighting against big numbers, and then you use these abilities and like superpowers to like take them down super fast.
It requires a balance of smart tactical.
Yeah, they're chaining 4.
And being able to read and react off the battlefield.
Again, making the environment explode. Okay, and then we have the non-combat side. Okay, this thing is not telling us that much, is it? It's not telling us that much.
As well as cultivating your friendships outside of
The demonic energy with this is a tool, much like power that resides within you, Robbie. There is nothing to fear in that.
combat and
Okay, here we have once more. Just quickly go back. Vapors of Valtor. Okay, so that was a Doctor Strange ability as well. Maybe this is from the same combat, and I think this actually might... Okay, and this also shows us that you don't have to, and maybe sometimes you are forced to, not to go into the missions with Hunter, your character. So we are here with Doctor Strange, Wolverine, and Captain America. And at the moment it seems that it's Doctor Strange's turn. And again we have these co-op cards here. We have Spang from Captain America. Maybe some Brooklyn hand slap? I don't know. Blessing of the something wins off. Okay. Apply concealed 2. What is that marker? I don't know. Or an ally. Huh. Giving them stealth or something. Then you have like X ability with the Berserk. Yeah, so there we conceal. So okay, Doctor Strange is making Wolverine invisible.
rage across icon.
And then we have Captain America there. Yeah, we have these all these cool environments. New York City, that's cool. Okay, there just that looked like what could be a basic attack. We have Iron Man just shooting shooting with the blaster there. 56 damage. It seems like knocking down this this demon, and that looked like has this been a bigger demon? And what is that? That looks like a codex, but like demon codex. And then we have these demon hounds. Yeah, and here we have a bulk of different kind of like fiery enemies. Right here the hunter is alone. I wonder why that is. Okay, did we have more about... okay, there we have Captain Marvel. They are talking here with some scientists. We have these things in Abbey. We have the Hellhound, which if I didn't mention already, you can bet. That was one of the first informations that was confirmed. They're talking there with Blade. Yeah, then we had these. Let's watch this. I've just pause when needed. So we are training there. Did we lose entropy? How about friction? What's next? Do light waves gain mass? We are. Yeah, so is this just improving your abilities? Is this that improving your abilities, or is that is it just making friends with the heroes? And in here we have this kind of a moon icon and sun icon. So is this like you're making a darker choice and a lighter choice?
Choose wisely, because every hero has their own preferences. Developing deep friendships.
So yeah, maybe you, with your choices, you can become friends with some of the heroes, but not all. Okay, unlocking powers. Bring it on. Taunt each enemy in an area. Okay, so obviously we have this kind of a tank DPS healer / support mechanic, because you have taunt. Forceful knockback, chain 2, strike from blade. So this is like you get to develop. I wonder, is this like based on how you do in the battlefield, or I did get a little bit of an idea from this information that it's more about as you talk with them in the Abbey, and then from there you unlock this. So do you unlock things with the heroes you have been interacting with, and kind of why the choice here is between Blade and Captain Marvel. Okay. Crucible, teamwork, tactics, training dummy, shove, threat room. So you are... Okay, so we are obviously improving the Abbey with different facilities, just like we have been doing with the Avenger in XCOM. And okay, we have some credits there that we are using on improving, or I guess, yeah, I guess we are kind of here decorating the Abbey, if you will. Threat room. Launch endless combat missions from the yard to earn XP and practice hero abilities against enemies in Limbo. Okay, that's cool. So you have these story missions, but then you can grind for XP in these missions, which is kind of interesting. These numbers seem very low. I expect them to be much higher.
Battle to earn new abilities for your heroes down in the forge.
Why does that go away so fast? As soon as this is revealed, it goes away. Jeez. Okay, so we have heal, we have quick strike, and we have stake. Stake is heroic ability, costing heroism. And okay, there's definitely some sort of deck building mechanic. Probably for some of you who are familiar with deck building games, this was already apparent to you, and it kind of was to me as well. But here it obviously shows that we are building a deck for the heroes that we use. And of course we are trying to build a good... Okay, as I said, I haven't been playing deck building games or kind of games with these card mechanics. I'm just thinking that's kind of well, it will be interesting to see how that plays out. But kind of my first kind of I have a little bit of like I'm wary with this mechanic, but it can work really nicely. And of course they have kind of built the game around these mechanics, so they probably know what they are doing. Ability upgraded. Okay, so you can training XP 1 out of 5 XP to next level. Quick strike updated. Refunds card play if target. Okay, yes. So we exactly what I said before. That can you somehow regenerate the card plays? So refunds card play if target is KO'd. Okay, so you have the free card plays. You use a card and you get all your card plays back. And telling me maybe some cards lets you draw cards if you kill enemies with them or if you use them really well. Deals attack damage on the character at the end of their turn. Okay, well of course, blade makes them bleed. Plus 11 damage.
Watchful eye.
And again, this I don't know what this 5 means. Is it attack power? Is it damage it does? I saw numbers into like hundreds, and this is 5. And plus 11 damage, so kind of what's the scale of these things? Artifact study complete, Vessel of Years, Attack Essence, Heroic Essence, Skill Essence, Common Blueprints, Artifact Bow. Okay, that's a lot of things.
When ready.
Okay, and here this is very similar to XCOM Chimera Squad, where we had the city map. That's from here you probably launch the missions you go for, and here we can see what we are getting as a reward when we do this. I don't know what that means, the symbol and the number 2 in there. We are in New York City. Mirror table.
Choose a new mission. Choose your squad.
Okay, choose your squad, manage hero deck. Squad 0 combo cards. Okay, so you can have combo cards between the different heroes, and then if you have combo cards with all those 3, and then you have like a nice deck for those 3 heroes, they play really well. Recommended hero level difficulty normal. Item cards, empty slots. Supply run. Toggle mission details, sim combat, whatever that means. Is that you don't have to go there manually?
Out of heroes and return to battle.
0 combo cards, same thing, manage hero deck. Defeats Hydra.
The enemy may grow more.
No, is that a... Okay, I should know, but I think that's the Hydra symbol, right? So the Hydra has Hydra has hired the Reapers to help them.
With every fight, but the hunter and the heroes will rise in power to meet them, because that's what true heroes do.
112 damage. I can do this all day. Okay. Okay. This was just the first information we get. Sometime I'm looking forward in playing this already. It's not XCOM, as they said that it's made by the same developers, but it plays nothing like XCOM, and they were right. That deck building mechanic, the card draws, obviously is the big mechanic in this, but it is turn-based. There's tactics. I'm okay, and I get to play with Wolverine. That's all I need for this one at this moment. But speaking of Wolverine, we have what was here coming next. So this one. I'm not sure if I will cover like everything about this game from this moment to the release. I'll probably be watching these as well, so do let me know in the comments, did you like this video? Did you like me analyzing this and giving my thoughts? If you did, I might do more of these, but if no one cares, then I'll just watch these on my own and we'll talk about this a little bit in our Discord, and that's it. But this is more or less up to you. Let me know what you thought about this trailer, what you thought about the game, but most importantly, what you thought about my video. So what you thought about me doing this kind of analysis. Do you want to see more of these? If you, for some reason, found my channel on this video, this is the first video you are watching, hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell icon so you get notifications when I put new videos out, and hit the like button, and as said already, put your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in the next videos. I do, and maybe more of these trailer reactions and analysis as well. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.